Yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Tackle.
Man is born, and he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line.
Y'all gonna go for it, or are you gonna kick a field goal?
Just a 5-yard
Conventional wisdom would say go for it.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah,
they went for the boring old safe field goal.
The defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or in this case, a field goal.
Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Oh, Rashawn Gary. What's wrong with him? Let's see. Let's not go crazy. Let's keep running it.
Drive the Rams offense at the line. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
Oh, come on, 88. Get a block on 51, dude.
No adjustments.
Get a hand on him at least.
The defense to knock the ball away.
A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Got an open man, finding Jefferson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45.
Classic zone blitz. They dropped a D lineman on coverage. Wasn't working.
It's good for a 1st down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Going right back to Akers. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 39. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Goff throwing complete to Cup and brought down, but not before they're inside.
Love that play design.
25.
Love that play design.
15, and the Rams have a 1st down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks
Attaboy Jefferson.
And down inside the 15.
Nicely done.
10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another
nicely done.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA.
It's like they're in zone again.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And he's got it. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Brings up 3rd and
play number 9.
Oh, they're in man.
Here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
They are in straight man.
Out of the gun, Goff. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown.
Safety blitz on that one.
Robert Woods with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Rams add on to their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that.
That was a double
touchdown
safety
pass.
blitz.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and sim the rest. We are way ahead. Fourth quarter.
So the LA Rams with a victory here. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Rams, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon.
I don't think I'm feeling that jersey on Mike Evans. That's clearly looked like it was photoshopped. What I'd love to do this episode... Oh, I'm not sure why it kicked me out to the main menu. Straight up kicked me out to the main menu. What I'd like to do this episode is lock up the #1 seed. Finish the season out. And if we can do that, then we might be able to go through the playoffs.
You have a big decision here to make about one of your players. Your player is now ready to play, but is not 100%. There is a high chance of re-injury if you play him. It's your decision.
No, I'm not going to play him. Heck no. It doesn't look like we tied up home field advantage quite yet, which is a little disappointing. Cup, Higbee, and Burgess all have upgrades? Hell yeah. Oh my god, so many people have upgrades. I love it. What's Higbee's catching at right now? 98 catching. 88 awareness. Good stuff, good stuff. What do we got Terrell Lewis doing? 77 finesse moves, 81 tackle, 83 speed, 89 acceleration. Block shedding is bad. Play recognition is bad. Agility is decent, not great, but he does have spin move, swim move, and bull rush, and a high motor, which is all good stuff. Good stuff there. Let's go over the second rounders again. Sometimes they like to slip in some prospects here. Like this guy. No, he sucks. I don't need defensive tackles. I don't need running backs either. This guy looks good. How old is he? A little on the old side, a little on the old side. Oh dang, look at this guy. Wonder how fast he runs. That's good stuff. I might have to take a look at him.
Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Jared Goff and the Los Angeles Rams taking on Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Los Angeles Rams.
Woods has been destroying people lately, man. It's been doing fantastic.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They've handled all comers through the first 3 months, a perfect 12-0.
Yeah, they're 3/4 of the way to a perfect season, and now's where it really starts to get into your mind. We'll see if it affects their play in any way.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
On first down, Goff. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson.
Who's their corners?
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good start off.
Gotta try to figure out how good these people are.
On the game's initial play.
First and 10 at the
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play.
I don't think they're very
Never
good.
lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So
My God.
quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
17, 17, 17. Watch the twist.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Robert Woods His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one.
Don't do that overload blitz against me.
The second one was the payoff.
It's not going to work out well for you.
Landed 1-2 end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Falcons, nothing.
All right, let's see how Todd Gurley does. Let's see how Todd Gurley does. I'll be watching in real life football terms. I'll be watching Todd Gurley. I'll be watching every single one of Atlanta's games to see how he does. As a Rams fan, you know, I still like the guy. I kind of wish he was on our team still. But we did overpay him on that contract.
Right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Atlanta takes the field. Their offensive leader, of course, Matt Ryan, the former Boston College Eagle.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage. Our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in. Get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley.
No, Todd stiff-armed. Todd stiff-armed Aaron Donald. First play.
The numbers on the ground for Gurley last week. 13 carries, 67 yards, and a touchdown.
So he scored his 8th touchdown on the ground last week, and most guys I know, they want to get into round numbers. So, you know, 10 is really the goal, and this is one sport where being selfish and scoring touchdowns is a good thing. Look for he and the offense to try and get him in there at least twice in this game.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ryan. This one finding the hands of Brandon Powell.
Who?
A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon Powell.
Points at the end route is against the quarterback, a really nice sight line to his receiver, and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley.
Oh boy.
And he's going to be taken down.
Yeah, Gurley's got moves.
Flag on the field.
Holding offense.
No!
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Ryan,
what are you doing, Ramsey?
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 38-yard line.
1st and 10.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing again, Ryan. Jones has it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
I should have showed you guys. I changed Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey's shoes, so they're the gold type because both of them are 99 overall.
Number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
It's probably, you won't notice it, but
they'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him back. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down.
no, he didn't get it. Torn labrum. He'll be out for the rest of the season. But
here's Michael Badgley, ready
the good
for
thing
the field
is
goal
we have
try.
already pretty much locked
This
up a
one from
#1
46
seed. We
yards
won't
out.
need him until playoffs.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they are on the board, but still trailing.
So if it's only like a 5-week
7-3.
injury, we'll be good.
So yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
As the Rams offense comes back out, here is the NFC playoff picture coming into the weekend. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, this team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through, and I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play and play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Goff now looking to throw. They got a man. It's Woods.
Attaboy, Woods.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
I don't think their
Goff
corners are
hitting
very
Woods
good.
for a Rams first. That's the #2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be #2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be #1.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And a quick throw here. That's complete. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps going.
Way to fight.
Yeah,
Way to
this
fight
will
for
leave a
those
yard
inches.
short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That last catch
I'm
short
running
of
right up the
marker
middle.
by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
That was just, I had a feeling they were blitzing, and I knew that Cam Akers
With touchdown number 12 on the
was
year.
probably in man coverage on the opposite field side safety. So that safety had to run all the way across the field to cover him.
Guys out wide, they forgot about him.
There was no way they were going
That's
to
a
get to him
really
in
good
time.
point, because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver.
Yeah,
work
it was
your
the
way
opposite
inside.
free safety had to cover
Who gets
him.
lost sometimes?
There was no way that was going to happen. Should run that play more often.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I
No,
mean
there's
by
Todd
that
Gurley,
is
Todd Gurley on the
possess
bench.
ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first
When just a
downs.
second ago
Give
he was
their
on the
defense a
field.
chance to settle down a little
There he
bit
is on the
after they give
field.
up a touchdown.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
Ooh, that was a crusher.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive
Excuse me, sorry, that was rude.
Go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
3rd and long. It's Ryan. Short throw underneath to Hurst, and he's going to be brought down.
I don't know why Hurst cut it straight up field. He should have just rounded it and gone to the corner. Allowed me to catch up to him.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so
they should have just kept running side to side and cut it up at an angle.
The defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Jared Goff and the Rams headed back onto the field, and he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive, and also give him a first down.
1st and 10.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2.
This defense is just so bland. They just don't really have much to scare you.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he'll get it out.
I mean, yeah, they have Deion Jones and Grady Jarrett, but that's really all they have.
1st and 10. That's a 50-yard line.
From the 50, it's gone. That'll be caught by Cup. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
2-yard line.
Here they come on a blitz again.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Maverick.
Oh, boy.
First down, Henderson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Goff.
Oh, good play, 42. Good play, 42.
He was in search of his
Well done.
tight end, Tyler Higbee. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle. Going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays.
Oh, y'all are happy?
Yeah, once you get one.
You think you stopped us?
They come in bunches.
We're going for it.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams, because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot, if that's what they want.
We got it.
And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful.
They're blitzing pretty heavy here.
Off on 1st down.
We're going to have to do something quick.
Ric Flair.
Gone. That's taken in by Henderson.
No, that was a fake
This will be
blitz.
a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
They bluffed it.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And it's caught. And he's
I can't tell if he got in or not. Oh, he's hurt.
Touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
He got hurt on that catch. There's 2 starters hurt.
And it's 21-3.
Aaron Donald and Jefferson.
A 10-play drive that time. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown.
Well, he looks okay there, but then again, they're not showing the injury. They're not going to show the injury because it was a scoring play.